In 2016, 44.11 million of Americans went hiking or backpacking that year. This is a 2.27 million increase from the year before 2015, where a whopping 44.84 million Americans hit the trails. What these figures show is that hiking and backpacking are on the rise. And with that, it makes sense that hiking and backpacking gear and hiking books are in demand. In this video, we'll explore the 8 best hiking books for beginners of all time. It's safe to say, these are must-haves. 1. Wild. Wild isn't so much a book about high-tech hiking gear or backpacking tips, but rather a memoir of a 20-something-year-old woman, Cheryl Strayed, who takes on hiking the Pacific Coast Trail solo. Who's this book for? The book is an inspiration for anybody without expert hiking experience who wants to just get up and go on a trail. It also is a great read for those dealing with grief and wants to pick themselves up by the bootstraps. 2. A Walk in the Woods. Unlike Wild, A Walk in the Woods focuses more on the American history and ecology behind the Appalachian Trail. Otherwise known as the East Coast version of the PCT. Who's this book for? If you want a hiking book that will make you laugh out loud, this is the book for you. 3. A Woman's Guide to the Wild. Written by Ruby McConnell, A Woman's Guide to the Wild is a must-read for every novice female hiker. It deals with basic survival tactics such as reading a topographical map, using a compass, reading the clouds, and setting up a tent. Who's this book for? Overall, A Woman's Guide to the Wild is one of the best hiking books for any adventurous woman who wants to get on the trail. 4. 50 Places to Hike Before You Die. 50 Places to Hike Before You Die is a part of the 50 Places series. This is one of the best books to have on you if you're a traveler. These hikes range from grueling, multi-day hikes through the Bhutan wilderness to scenic strolls through Italian cafes. The book is more of a compilation of hiking expertise written by outdoor writers and top expedition leaders. Who's this book for? The book is perfect for beginners and expert hikers, as both will find trails for their corresponding level. Overall, there's a hike for everyone, and anyone who wants to experience different cultures while hiking. 5. America's Great Hiking Trails. Unlike 50 Places to Hike Before You Die, America's Great Hiking Trails focuses solely on hikes in the U.S. Also, similar to A Walk in the Woods, this book tells the story of the people who created these trails. Who's this book for? Besides the colorful history, this is one of the best hiking books for those who love reading about beautiful trails. This book is best for those who are interested in American history and the American outdoors, as well as anyone who doesn't have to read a book from front to back. 6. Appalachian Trails. While many hiking books deal with the physical gear and survival tactics, Appalachian Trail, the psychological and emotional guide to successfully through hiking the Appalachian Trail, focuses on the psychological and emotional aspects of hiking. Specifically, it deals with hikers mentally and emotionally preparing themselves for the grueling tasks that lie ahead. Who's this book for? This is a must-read for any hiker, beginner or experienced who is about to set foot on a trail. 7. The Way. Similar to Wild, The Way is about a man who hikes the Camino de Santiago as a way to come to terms with grieving the death of his son. Who's this book for? Anyone who's dealing with grief and enjoyed the wild. 8. Ultralight Backpacking Tips. This is a great runner-up to the other hiking books, as it sheds light on 153 ways to be exact to make your pack lighter. Throughout the book, the author, Mike Cleland, does a phenomenal job in keeping the tone light and humorous. Who's this book for? Any hiker who wants to make his or her pack lighter. We're talking by at least 10 pounds. And anyone who wants to shed a few laughs. Educating yourself with hiking books doesn't hurt. In fact, it helps. According to a 2009 study, reading is the best way to ease stress. So, nervous about an upcoming hike? Pull out one of these hiking books.